will now move into the candidates' closings. We will move in reverse alphabetical order for this, beginning with Ms. Woolhouse. Ms. Woolhouse, you may begin.
So first off, I just wanted to thank you all for allowing me to talk at you guys today, all day. I really didn't have anything planned to say. I just really appreciate you guys listening to everything all of us have to say and really taking the time to consider who you think would be the best governor. I really encourage you guys, if you have any more questions for me or any of the other candidates, to go on our Facebook page, we all have one, and ask us more questions, just so you're clear when we get to voting at conference. Just thank you, and woohoo.
Thank you, Ms. Woolhouse. Next, we will have Mr. Polita's closing.
So, during the time that I've been a member of both YAG and MON, I've met and been inspired by incredible people who've been able to participate in incredible experiences, changed as a person, really gained a new perspective on how the world in New Jersey work. I want to be governor so that I can provide every delegate in this room with the same fantastic experiences that I've been lucky enough to have. And the incredible enthusiasm that you all showed today for the program only reaffirms this belief in my mind. The reason that I'm willing and even excited to take on the tremendous workload that comes with being governor is because of the excitement that you all have for this program. I remember a conversation with former Secretary General Hayden Burns, where he asked me why I wanted to run for governor. I said somewhat selfishly that I wanted to be able to inspire delegates, just to see it inspired me. In response, he told me that it had been the delegates that had inspired him. My experience this past year as an officer, and what I saw of you today, I'm confident in saying that it's not always the leaders that inspire their followers, but rather sometimes the followers that can inspire their leaders. Thank you.
We also ask the delegates please maintain decorum while the speakers are speaking. With that, we move to Ms. Jaramillo. Ms. Jaramillo, you may begin.
Okay, so I just want to start out by saying today was an honor and a pleasure to be able to speak to all of you today. And I just wanted to emphasize that I really want to be accessible to you guys. I want to be someone you can feel comfortable talking to, maybe about conference or policy, or just, do I want Cheerios or Frosted Flakes for breakfast? Frosted Flakes is the opposite. So, in this time, I kind of presented as much as I possibly can, but there's definitely more that I want to present to you guys. So definitely, as Veronica said, check out social media. We all have one. Feel free to ask us anything. And I definitely cannot wait for the weeks to come and conference. So thank you all for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Jaramillo. We will now move to Mr. Chow. Mr. Chow, you may begin.
Okay, well, first off, I would like to disagree with a previous candidate. Cheerios is obviously the right answer. They are healthy and they still taste good. Moving on, I believe that you've seen before us the past and the future. I've told you about what I've seen in my experience in youth and government. I've told you what my vision is. I think that you should vote based off of what we've seen and what you want to see. Do you want to see a governor that is willing to put in this vision and put in the effort to implement it? Are you voting for a governor that will pull 3 all-nighters to ensure that bill bucketing works correctly? Are you going to vote for a governor that ensures that every single delegate has an amazing experience at conference next year, 2015? That is what you're voting for, well, in a month. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chow. We will now move to our last speaker, Mr. Burton. Mr. Burton, you may begin.
I've only been here for 6 or so hours, but my time here, talking to all these intelligent, inspiring delegates, fielding your questions and hearing what you have to say has already doubled my excitement for the 3 days I'll get with you all in conference. Talking to all of you has reminded me what makes this organization so great, and has reaffirmed my belief in this program. I have big plans for the future of this program. I believe that as we grow older, we must grow larger and we must grow stronger. I want to expand our service program, already a successful element of YAG, to create relationships with service sites in order to afford delegates more regular opportunities to represent youth in government at service locations around the state, and to entrench the message of service as a perennial part of the youth in government program. As we grow and expand, it is more and more important that we focus on keeping this conference singular and indivisible. I believe my initiatives will make great strides in reaching this end, and to the end that we are all brought together by one common bond. We are all youth in government delegates. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Burton, and please give all our candidates a round of applause. Now the pre-legislative session of the gubernatorial debate has ended. However, the debate does not have to end here. You can extend it to the Facebook page. All you have to do is post a question, and the candidates will be tagged and answered.
So this concludes the gubernatorial debate of 2014. The first round of voting will take place at conference, so make sure you're going on Facebook and looking at the videos and reading the YMAG and seeing what the rest of the candidates have to say. So let's hear one more round of applause for the candidates.